So it's the end of the year, and of course, we gotta do our stats episode for this year in the Washington Wizards MyGM mode. So we finished the season with a 54-28 record. Currently, we've won one in a row, 85 team chem, 100 fan interest. We finished third in the Eastern Conference and second in the Southeast Division. So the very last game against Orlando Magic determined who finished second in our division, and ultimately we prevailed over the Orlando Magic. Sam Overton had no shot at getting second in our division. So division, the Heat finished with a 61-21 record, good for number one in the NBA. First team that dethroned the Boston Celtics in a number of years. We could have beat the Boston Celtics. We were 3 games back. Oh my god, we could have beat them. We finished the season 5th on NBA.com's power rankings, 4th in 2Ks, and 2nd in Marc Spears. So it's good to see that we finished 2nd in Marc Spears because he's Marc Spears. You gotta appreciate him. So obviously the awards, we did that last episode. Jackson Hamlin won MVP, second career MVP for him. So I guess good job to him. No Wizards made the All-NBA team though, which kind of depresses me, you know. Makes me mad. Anyway, we'll go and do the stats. So leaders of these stats are points per game, Jackson Hamlin. Offensive rebounds per game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Defensive rebounds per game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Rebounds per game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Assists per game, Chucky Meredith. Steals per game, Josh Jackson. Blocks per game, Nerlens Noel. Turnovers per game, D'Angelo Russell. Field goals made per game, Jackson Hamlin. Field goals attempted per game, Ben Simmons. Field goal percentage, Jahlil Okafor. 3-point field goals made per game, Jackson Hamlin. 3-point field goals attempted per game, Ben Simmons. 3-point field goal percentage, Malik Newman. Free throws made per game, Ben Simmons. Free throws attempted per game, Ben Simmons. Free throw percentage, Chucky Meredith. Minutes per game, Jackson Hamlin. Fouls per game, Andre Drummond. Points allowed per game, Josh Jackson. Opponent field goals made per game, Josh Jackson. Opponent field goals attempted per game, Josh Jackson. Opponent field goal percentage, Tyler Johnson, and a number of players. Plus minus per game, Scalabissiere, and a lot of Wizards on here too. That's good to see. Points, Ben Simmons. Rebounds, Karl-Anthony Towns. Assists, Chucky Meredith. Steals, Gerardo Rees. Block shots, Karl-Anthony Towns. Turnovers, Chucky Meredith. Field goals made, Ben Simmons. Field goals attempted, Ben Simmons. 3-point field goals made, Gerardo Rees. 3-point field goals attempted, Ben Simmons. Free throws made, Ben Simmons. Free throws attempted, Ben Simmons. Minutes played, Gerardo Rees. Personal fouls, Andre Drummond. Games started, Boomer Hurley, and a number of players. That's good to see. Games played, DeLon Wright with 85. That's good. Points allowed, Josh Jackson. Opponent field goals made, Josh Jackson. Opponent field goals attempted, Josh Jackson. Double doubles, Ben Simmons with 72. It's crazy. Triple doubles, Emmanuel Mudiay on top of the NBA for triple doubles. That is good to see. He's mastered the art of the triple double. Nice. Plus minus, Scalabissiere, and a lot of Wizards. So you're basically tied with the Miami Heat for kind of plus minus in a way. That's good to see. I like that. So there's the league stats. No Wizards led in all the stats except Emmanuel Mudiay with that triple double, I guess, stat sheet. So that's good to see. Let's go into our own players. So points per game, Steven Ferguson with 19 points per game. It's good to see. Defensive rebounds per game, Chase Jeter. Offensive rebounds per game, Chase Jeter. Defensive rebounds per game, Chase Jeter. Rebounds per game, Chase Jeter. Assists per game, Lonnie Baldwin. Steals per game, Steven Ferguson. Block shots per game, Rudolph Daly. Turnovers per game, Steven Ferguson. Free throws made per game, Steven Ferguson. Not free throws, field goals made per game, Steven Ferguson. Field goals attempted per game, Steven Ferguson. Field goal percentage, Bob Ellis Jr. 3-point field goals made per game, Steven Ferguson. 3-point field goals attempted per game, Steven Ferguson. 3-point field goal percentage, Chase Jeter. Free throws made per game, Stephen Ferguson. Free throws attempted per game, Stephen Ferguson. Free throw percentage, Rudolph Daly. Minutes per game, Stephen Ferguson. Fouls per game, Rudolph Daly. Points allowed per game, Stephen Ferguson. Opponent field goals attempted per game. Opponent field goals made per game, Stephen Ferguson. Opponent field goals attempted per game, Stephen Ferguson. Opponent field goal percentage, Joffrey Laverne. Plus minus per game, Stephen Ferguson. Points, Stephen Ferguson. Rebounds, Chase Jeter. Assists, Lonnie Baldwin. Steals, Stephen Ferguson. Blocked shots, Rudolph Daly. Turnovers, Stephen Ferguson. Free throws made, field goals made, Stephen Ferguson. Field goals attempted, Stephen Ferguson. 3-point field goals made, Stephen Ferguson. 3-point field goals attempted, Stephen Ferguson. Free throws made, Stephen Ferguson. Free throws attempted, Stephen Ferguson. Minutes played, Stephen Ferguson. Personal fouls, Rudolph Daly. Games started, Emmanuel Mudiay started every game. That's good. Games played, Jeter, Meyer, Mudiay, Baldwin, and that is it. Points allowed, Stephen Ferguson. Opponent field goals made, Stephen Ferguson. Opponent field goals attempted, Stephen Ferguson. Double doubles, Emmanuel Mudiay. It's a point guard. You'd think at least Bob or even Rudolph Daly would have more than Mudiay, but that's weird. And triple doubles, Mudiay was the only player on the team with triple doubles this season with 2. That's good. Plus minus, Stephen Ferguson. And that is it for the team stats for the 2025-26 season, I think. So yeah, that was all the stats episode for this. So make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for more Washington Wizards MyGM mode. And this playoffs. First round against Cleveland. You want to see this one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.